The NFL draft is one of the most exciting parts of the NFL. Started in 1936, it's been going on ever since. I decided to take one player from every NFL draft and put them onto one team and see how they would do in a 3-year simulation. Let's see what happens. So first thing I gotta point out, we are on the Jets because it's gonna make sense with the first pick. So right now, the oldest draft that has an active current player is 2005, and that is Aaron Rodgers. So we're gonna take the guy. The reason we took the Jets, he's on the Jets, obviously. Number 2, in 2006 draft, we have tight end Mercedes Lewis. He is getting old. In the 2007 draft, I don't give enough love to special teamers, so we got Nick Folk, the only active player from that draft. Now, in 2008, we have a few more options, but not a lot. But we went with the man, the myth, the legend. We went Calais Campbell. I'm going to kick him inside. 2009 draft, I did not have a ton of choices here, so we went with Matt Stafford. We're going to have the best backup quarterback in the league. 2010, we're getting one of the best players in the entire NFL, in Trent Williams. We're gonna beef up the O-line with the 2011 draft and take Jason Kelsey. A lot of this at the beginning, I kind of wanted to get some core pieces, didn't want to get the flashy ones until later, so stay tuned for that. In 2012, I really thought this was the only time I'd be able to get a safety, so I went with Harrison Smith. I think that's a really solid pick. I think he'll help out the defense nicely. In the 2013 NFL draft, we are sticking with the Eagles offensive line. We're going Lane Johnson right here. We're getting 2 studs from the Eagles. In 2014, this was a tough decision. We could have had Devontae Adams, could have had Odell, could have had Mike Evans, but I decided to go with arguably the best defensive player of all time. We went with Aaron Donald right here. I feel like that's kind of an easy pick. And in back-to-back picks from 2015, 2016, we are going with 2 receivers taken in the 5th round. We're going with Stephon Diggs and Tyreek Hill. Now, 2017 is where it gets contentious. I could have gone Myles Garrett. I could have gone Patrick Mahomes, but within the ramifications of this draft, I needed to take somebody from the oldest draft possible, which is 2005 and Aaron Rodgers. I can't really take 3 quarterbacks, so I did not go with Patrick Mahomes. That might bite me in the ass, and I might deserve it, but I went with Christian McCaffrey. I didn't think there was going to be a better running back that we could take and kind of take this team to the next level. And in the 2018 draft, we're taking 3rd round pick Fred Warner, arguably the best linebacker in all football. He can do it all. And sticking with the 49ers, this might be just let's take the 49ers best player draft. In 2019, we were taking Nick Bosa. A lot of people remember they got this pick because Jimmy G went down with an ACL tear. And it's arguably one of the best ACL tears ever because they got Nick Bosa out of it. 2020 was kind of an easy decision for me. I'm going with the best wide receiver in the NFL. We went with Justin Jefferson. And back-to-back picks, we're going cornerback here. For 2021, we're going Patrick Surtain. And for 2022, we're going Sauce. I feel like we needed to bump up the secondary here. And those 2 picks are easy and clear as day. And so there you have it. That is the team, but we are going to have a challenge. I need to win a Super Bowl. I need to win 2 yearly awards in a 3-year simulation. And I need to make the playoffs every single year, or else I have to buy one of you guys a $15 Xbox or PlayStation gift card. There's any twist to these challenges I'm trying to do. I can take over for 2 games in the entire simulation, and only one of them can be the Super Bowl. I'm excited for this one. We're trying something new. I think this is really cool. Let me know what players you think I missed on or what picks I kind of did bad. Aaron Rodgers was my only choice, so I kind of have to rock with him and kind of start and see what happens. But let's start going to the mid-season of this season and see how good this team is. Halfway through the season, we are 5-2. The Patriots are 6-1. That might be a game we have to play against them, but let's see who's standing out for the team. We got Aaron Rodgers having an incredible season, 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Oh no, I think Christian McCaffrey might have gone down with an injury. He tore his pec, he's out for 19 weeks. We might be screwed in that, but we have James Robinson, so hopefully he can carry the load. And in the receiving room, we've got some studs. You got Tyreek with 500, Stephon with 400, Justin Jefferson with 300 yards. Didn't even look at it. Tyreek Hill has 8 touchdowns. That's pretty insane. Defensively, Fred Warner's leading the team in tackles. We got Aaron Donald leading the team in sacks. We've got Patrick Surtain leading the team in interceptions. So pretty much it's going well so far. Everything's rocking the way we want it to. I think my game plan is hopefully not to use, I'm going to use the Super Bowl the first time I get there. Ideally, we can win 2 Super Bowls, but I mean, with this team, we probably should win 3 in 3 years, but making that part of the simulation stipulation is not fair to me. But we're going to send them to the playoffs. My goal is to try to play the Super Bowl the first season, and that way we can get the Super Bowl win knocked out of the way. And then next time, probably play a game in the AFC Championship or something to get us to the Super Bowl. That's kind of my thought process. Let me know what you guys think. And we were 15-2 in the season. This team is going to be fun to watch in the playoffs, but let's see who stood out for us in the regular season. We need to have somebody win a yearly award, so that's going to be important. Aaron Rodgers definitely has a case for MVP, 4,600 yards, 50 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. James Robinson had a solid load after Christian McCaffrey went down for us. He's out for 8 weeks, so he's going to miss the Super Bowl, which is tough for us. I mean, Mercedes Lewis had 10 touchdowns, Diggs had 16, Justin Jefferson had 13 with 700 yards. That's a pretty wild split right there out of your top 4 receiving options. But can someone win Depoy? We have Fred Warner with 101 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 interceptions. That's a hell of a season for him. Aaron Donald with 19.5 sacks. That might be able to do it. And Bosa with 19. What an insane duo. We had Bryce Hall with 4 interceptions, Harrison Smith with 3, Patrick Surtain with 3, and Sauce with 2. That is not bad at all. Let's see how the playoffs look right now. And I mean, out of the AFC, it looks pretty business as usual, honestly, except for the Jets being number 1 seed. In the NFC, it looks weird. Panthers are 2. They always do well in these sims, which is interesting to me. The Rams are at 4, which is kind of nuts, but let's see who we're going to be playing in the playoffs. We have Raiders upsetting the Cincinnati Bengals right here, so we are playing the 6th seed. We should be able to win this. I think if we play the Chiefs, that's going to be a huge test, but let's see if we can get past the Raiders first. And we do 28-20, a close one. Aaron Rodgers and Derek Carr are both kind of balling out right there. James Robinson with 2 touchdowns. He's probably the difference maker for us in this game. And now we face off against Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not going to play this game. I probably should, but I'm gonna save those 2 for the last 2 because I really do think this team can compete with the Chiefs. I think we probably should beat them. There it is. We beat the Chiefs 26-20. We're facing off against the Eagles in the Super Bowl. I will be playing this game. Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers both did not have their best games. James Robinson with 2 touchdowns again for us. I mean, the guy is showing out when we need him, especially when Christian McCaffrey just went down. We've got Justin Jefferson with 98 yards and 1 touchdown. I mean, those are the difference makers for us. We love that. Now we're facing off against the Eagles, and I'm going to be in playing this game. And we started the Super Bowl off with a crazy play right here by Sauce. Sauce Gardner with an interception on the first drive. Come on. But if you guys know me, you know I'm not the most careful with the ball, and we throw an interception. No, I threw an interception. Oh my God. And right after that, the Eagles got the ball and started driving the ball down the field very easily, but we ended up stopping them, holding them to 3. But Justin Jefferson could not be denied on this drive as he capitalizes off a huge drive and gets us a touchdown. First touchdown, come on, Justin Jefferson driving down the field. And you know you have to be a little bit ballsy in the Super Bowl, which made me pull out this play, and it worked. That was cheeky. And as we got the ball, we started to push it down the field, but I threw an interception before the half. But we came out of the half with this pass to Mercedes Lewis, and it was really nice, but we went for it on 4th and ended up throwing it away. And we got the ball right back, but I threw a pick. This is not good. In the 4th quarter, the Eagles are down by 4, and Jalen Hurts pulls off this masterpiece and scores a touchdown to give them the lead. That's not good. And now we are down by 3. We have to drive down the field. We go for it on 4th and 1, pick it up, but are forced to kick an iced field goal to send us to overtime, where the Eagles get the ball first, and he dots it right there to Devontae Smith. And then this happened. Aaron Donald wins us the Super Bowl. Come on! Let's go! Holy cow, that was way closer than it should have been. I played horrible that whole game. Aaron Donald should be Super Bowl MVP, and we win it 16-10. Aaron Donald is the Super Bowl MVP, as if there was any doubt. So we have 1 goal set up. We won the Super Bowl. Aaron Donald wins Super Bowl MVP. And we won Coach of the Year. I'm not going to count that. I meant like Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, that kind of stuff. We did not win that, so that doesn't count. We have 1 goal down. Out of all of our goals, we have 1 done. We have been to the playoffs so far every year, but we don't have any yearly awards. That could come to bite us in the ass. We'll see. Let's get into year 2. We are already seeing a bit of an issue here. Aaron Rodgers has retired, and it looks like Trent Williams did too. Still got all of our receivers, obviously, because they're kind of young. Mercedes Lewis is gone. Matt Stafford's a 71, which is rough. Looks like Harrison Smith wanted to go out on top. Same with our guy Calais Campbell. I mean, we definitely have some holes, but I believe in the team, and I think we can still get it done even with some guys going out on top. Taking a peek at the season, we went 9-8, still won the division, playing the 12-5 Raiders. This could be bad. You know, Stafford didn't play that bad. I mean, it kind of hurts our chances to get an MVP because 29-6 and 4,000 yards isn't really going to get it done. Receiving Justin Jefferson on top, Tyreek, and Stephon Diggs. Honestly, having all 3 of these weapons might have hurt our chance to get an Offensive Player of the Year. just because they're all so good that it's hard to kind of spread it around. Aaron Donald with 19.5 sacks. We gotta see who beats him in deep play if they do, because 19.5 is absurd. Quick peek at the playoff bracket. It looks normal. I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat the Raiders. This could be bad just because without Aaron Rodgers, I think this thing becomes a whole lot harder. And Matt Stafford said, "Shut up, Eli. I beat you once in the playoffs." It's 28-14. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not bad. There's all around solid performance. We're facing off against the Indianapolis Colts. I feel like we should be able to beat them. And my feelings were right. We beat them 20-13. We're playing the Cincinnati Bengals. 2 touchdowns, 0 interception. We played Jacoby Brissett, which is probably the reason why we won, but we'll still take it. Stephon Diggs with 2 touchdowns, carrying the team. And now we are going to play the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm only going to play the offensive moments because I feel like that's a little more fair. And starting off the game really early, we throw an absolute dime right here to Justin Jefferson. Come on. But obviously we can't have 2 good passes in a row. No. But when things were looking tough, we did what all good quarterbacks do. We found our guy, Justin Jefferson, right here making a big play down the field. And then he scores on a great route there. I mean, Justin Jefferson's him. And then right here, we had an absolute dime from Stafford to Tyreek Hill, and no one's catching up to him. And for some reason, we did the exact same thing the next time, showing you wide speed kills. Why did they keep press covering me? And to end off the game, we were able to get Christian McCaffrey 2 touchdowns, 1 in very, very garbage time on the 1-yard line. But, you know, we take that. And we win the game pretty handedly, too. Started off a little rough, but Matt Stafford was throwing dots. Those deep balls were unbelievable. They press covered too long. 45-27. We are back to the Super Bowl, baby. We're facing off against the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Let's see what happens. Going into the Super Bowl against the Cowboys, I felt really good about the squad and our chances, and we start off getting the lead. But at halftime, it looks like we are down by a decent margin, and I didn't really think we had much of a chance in the second half, and that's kind of what happened. The Cowboys just ran away with it in the 3rd and 4th, and that ended the run for us. And we dropped the Super Bowl 38-19. The Dallas Cowboys just proved too much. They go back to and win a Super Bowl after a long drought. Looks like Matt Stafford really just couldn't compete. 4 touchdowns for Dak is insane. Looks like our rushing attack was not good at all. We threw the ball a lot, but probably out of necessity more than anything. Our main guys didn't do much of anything. So this is huge. We have to see if we had anybody win a yearly award, and it did not happen. We need it in our last season, which I'm not. The challenge has failed. We needed 2 yearly awards, and that did not happen. So somebody is going to be winning a gift card, but we have to first see what's going to happen in year 3 of our simulation. Checking out the roster real quick. Matt Stafford is 68. Jason Kelce retired. We still have Lane Johnson. The receivers are here. Jefferson's at a 99. Target's at a 99. Diggs is all the way down to a 96 since he's a little old. Defensively, we still have Donald, which I'm a little surprised at, but he is down to a superstar. We've got Sauce, still Surtain, so still got some good guys, but man, the team looks rougher. Let's simulate all the way to the playoffs. Let's see if we even make it. I don't trust it, really. We were at 13-4? What? How did that even happen? It looks like Matt Stafford turned into vintage. 4,500 yards, 40 touchdowns, 10 receptions. That's not bad. McCaffrey, 1,600 yards, 13 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson, 12 touchdowns, 1,200 yards. I mean, the guys are cooking. Really just need like an Aaron Donald. Yeah, 16 and a half is not gonna get it done. I should have checked what like the stats were for like Max Crosby last year. I'm gonna do something weird here. We're gonna sim all the way to the Super Bowl, and we're gonna see if we even made it past the first round here. And we did. We beat the Jags, but ended up losing to the Chargers. The challenge was failed. We made the playoffs every year, won a Super Bowl, but we did not win 2 yearly awards. That was harder than I thought it was going to be, but the instructions to the giveaway will be down in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, peace out and stay safe.